Am I inside? Can you guys see me? Welcome. We're doing Alice in Chains. I'm going to go on an Alice in Chains kick. Are you guys ready? Do you guys like Alice in Chains? If so, hit that like button right now. We're doing Am I Inside? The song is dark, depressing, cold, but let's check it out. You ready? Here we go. All right, let's give you some context. Here's the beginning of Am I Inside? Arpeggiated E-flat major chord to an A-flat major chord, back to an E-flat major chord. We're in the key of E-flat major for this. E-flat, E-flat, A-flat, E-flat. So far it's a 1 to 4 in E-flat. Now we're going to bring in a B-flat as the 5 to an A-flat as the 4. The hell just happened? So basically we've been doing a 1-4-5 in E-flat major. E-flat, A-flat, B-flat. They're all major chords. Yet we sound so depressed, so dank. But at the end of that section, I just want to play that again for you guys in case you didn't hear it. Here's the B-flat, A-flat, there's an F, and an E. All right? There is no F in terms of a major chord in the key of E-flat, because it would be the 2 chord making it minor, and there's no E in the key of E-flat because those are a chromatic half step apart. So how do we justify this? I think the easiest way to go here would to just be consider the shift going from E-flat major to E Phrygian dominant. Because E Phrygian dominant has an E major chord as the 1 chord and an F major chord as the 2 chord. And we just happen to play the F before the E. So we're distinctly in 2 different keys. E-flat major and then E Phrygian dominant. Both based on E, so you have that chromatic relationship. But as you can tell from that shift in tonality, drastic difference. Good stuff. Let's see what comes next. All right, so a lot of the song does repeat the same stuff over and over, but the chorus presents a shift in tonality, a modulation to a different key. A closely related keys being 2 different scales that share a lot of common notes. Like, for example, the key of C major and the key of G major are closely related because there's only 1 note different, and that would be the F sharp that's in the G scale. We're primarily in E-flat major here, which has 3 flats, but we're about to modulate to a key known as D-flat major that has 5 flats. Still fairly close. And also just a full step lower on the rung of the notes here. So let's let you listen to it and then we'll just run through the chords. Here we go. We're still in E-flat here. And we got this little pre-chorus. And here, there's the shift. So what's going on there is we're going from E-flat major. We are going to we're going to abruptly jump off E-flat major into D-flat major. We're doing a D-flat chord, which is the 1 chord, up to A-flat major, which is the 5 chord, down to G-flat major, which is the 4 chord, and then a little bit later in the progression, there's going to be an E-flat as well. Actually, it's the next chord. I'm sorry. The E-flat comes in as the 4th chord. Now, the E-flat is interesting because the E-flat would technically be a minor chord. So we're just making it major. We're just borrowing it. We're just changing the major, we're changing the minor into major. And we can do that, and these guys do that a lot. So I think that's about it. Unfortunately, I was hoping this would be a longer lesson, but I think I've covered what needed to be covered, and it's moments like this where you hear music and you're like, what was that shift, or what was that chord, or what makes this so awesome? Well, now you know. We have a couple different things going on, one of them being multiple scales used for the verse, and then a modulation to a different key for the chorus. So if you're still here, please leave a comment saying you're still here. If you have any songs you'd like me to analyze for you and give you the viewer requested credit, that would be amazing. Hit the like on the way out, because that certainly helps. I'm doing this for free here, guys. Come on, give me something. And I'm never gonna stop, so I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great one.